Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we will discuss from question number 211. Menstruation in the adult female is most directly the result of option A decreased FSH secretion, option B decreased LH secretion, option C absence of chorionic gonadotropin, option D decreased secretion of progesterone and estrogen by corpus luteum. So the correct option is option D, decreased secretion of progesterone and estrogen by corpus luteum. Question number 212. Spermatogenesis involves the development in the seminiferous tubules of mature sperm from option A sustentacular cells, option B interstitial cells, option C spermatogonia, option D granulose cells. So the correct option is option C spermatogonia. Question number 213. It is a female's oocyte is penetrated by a sperm then. Option A. The scandric meiotic division occurs to produce an ovum. Option B. The oocyte will be shed through the oviduct, uterus and vagina. Option C. Conception will be delayed several days. Option D. Implantation will indefinitely delayed. So the correct option is option A. The second meiotic division occurs to produce an ovum is the correct option. Question number 214. Each oogonium containing 46 chromosomes produced how many mature fertilizable ova? Option A 4 lakh, option B 400, option C 4, option D 1. So the correct option is option D 1. Only one fertilized egg produce होता है. Question number 215. Which of the following statements is false for a sperm? Option A consists of a head, middle piece and a tail. Option B contains 22 autosomes. Option C is solely responsible for the sex of a zygote. Option D has a great deal of cytoplasm. So the correct option is option D, has a great deal of cytoplasm. Question number 216. The best reason known for the initiation of puberty in females is option A. Hypothalamus becomes insensitive to feedback inhibition by estrogen. Option B. Hypothalamus release FSH-RF follicle stimulating hormone releasing factor to stimulate pituitary gland to release FSH to start menstrual cycles. Option C. The timing of the first ovulation on menarche was preset by increased androgen secretion way back in prenatal development. Option D. Both A and B are correct. So the correct option is option B. Hypothalamus release FSH releasing factor to stimulate pituitary gland to release FSH to start menstrual cycles is the correct option. Question number 217. The average life of human sperm after ejaculation is, जब मेल में से sperm एक ejaculate हो जाता है तो उसकी average life कितनी होती है? Option A 24 hours, option B 36 to 48 hours, option C 6 hours, option D 72 hours. So the correct option is option D 72 hours. Question number 218. Just before fertilization is about to occur, what the sperm must release to prevent competing sperm from reaching the egg nucleus at the same time? Option A. Control of the corona radiator from the sperm head. Option B. Proteolytic enzymes. Option C. Large amount of hyaluronidase. Option D. All of the above. So the correct option is option B. Proteolytic enzymes. Question number 219. Which one of the following structures is haploid? इनमें से कौन सा ऐसा स्ट्रक्चर है जो कि हैप्लॉइड है? ऑप्शन ए स्पर्मेटोगोनिया, ऑप्शन बी प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स, ऑप्शन सी सेकेंडरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स, ऑप्शन डी सर्टोली सेल्स. सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन डी सर्टोली cells are the haploid. Question number 220. After ovulation, the ruptured Graafian follicle, option A becomes part of the epithelial tissue covering the ovary, option B passes into the uterine tube, option C forms a more mature follicle, option D is repaired and eventually forms corpus luteum. So the correct option is option D is repaired and eventually forms corpus luteum. Question number 221. oogenesis टेक्स प्लेस इन द, oogenesis किस में होती है? ऑप्शन ए कार्पस ल्यूटियम, ऑप्शन बी यूट्रीन ट्यूब, ऑप्शन सी ए एंड बी आर नॉट करेक्ट, ऑप्शन डी ए एंड बी आर करेक्ट. सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन बी यूट्रीन ट्यूब. क्वेश्चन नंबर 222 ट्रिपल टू. विच इज़ ट्रू अबाउट एस्ट्रोजेंस? एस्ट्रोजेंस के बारे में क्या दुरुस्त है? ऑप्शन ए आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ग्रोथ ऑफ द एंडोमेट्रिडियम ड्यूरिंग अर्ली फेज ऑफ मेंस्ट्रुएशन. ऑप्शन बी दे आर सेक्रेटेड इन लार्ज अमाउंट्स ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी. ऑप्शन डी दे डिक्रीज इन अमाउंट्स ड्यूरिंग इम्प्लांटेशन. ऑप्शन डी बोथ ए एंड बी आर करेक्ट. So the correct option is option A. Estrogen are responsible for growth of the endometrium during early phases of menstruation. Question number 223. The endometrium is option A is the outermost layer of the ovaries. Option B is repaired after menstruation by progesterone. Option C is made secretory by the action of estrogen. Option D all of the above. So the correct option is option B is repaired after menstruation by progesterone. Question number 224. The best description of when evolution occurs in the human is option A exactly midway between menstrual cycles. Option B 14 days after the beginning of menstruation. Option C 14 days after the end of menstruation. Option D 14 days before the beginning of menstruation. So the correct option is option C 14 days after the end of menstruation. Question number 225. Menstrual flow is initiated by a decrease in blood concentration of which two hormones? Option A FSH and LH. Option B estrogen and progesterone. Option C progesterone and androgen. Option D FSH and estrogen. So the correct option is option B estrogen and progesterone. Question number 226. The interstitial cells are found. Interstitial cells जो होते हैं वो कहाँ पर पाए जाते हैं? Option A in the seminiferous tubules of the testes. Option B between the seminiferous tubules. Option C lining the wall of vas deferens. Option D within the wall of epididymis. So the correct option is option B between the seminiferous tubules. Question number 227. Prior to maturation and ejaculation, sperms are stored in the मैच्योर होने के बाद और ejaculation जो होती है उसमें sperms जो होते हैं वो कहाँ पर store होते हैं? ऑप्शन ए prostate gland, ऑप्शन बी ejaculatory duct, ऑप्शन सी epididymis, ऑप्शन डी seminal vesicles. So the correct option is option C epididymis. जो स्पर्म्स होते हैं वो मैच्योर होने और निकलने से पहले जो होते हैं वो एपिडिडिमस के अंदर स्टोर होते हैं. सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये था हमारा आज का लेक्चर. कल एक न्यू वीडियो के साथ मिलते हैं. स्टे कनेक्टेड. अल्लाह हाफिज़.